Well, hello everyone. I apologize for the delay. This technology stuff here, we're like doing multiple phones and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, we are streaming now. I apologize for the delay, and hopefully now, through the wonders of technology, I will be on YouTube as well as Facebook. However, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So let me go ahead and get the comments pinned on here. Hey, look at that. We are streaming. That's amazing. The future is here. Now, if I just remember how to work the future, we'll be in good shape. All right, there we go. All righty. Who's watching? We got 7 people watching. I'm just going to put the old PayPal stuff here. Hey, Harry, long time no see. Let's see. PayPal.me/Matt Tolentino. I even remembered how to write my own name. Venmo, Matt-Tolentino. Where's the -1? Okay. And we shall pin this. Let's see, pin. Beautiful. And now to go to YouTube, for all you YouTubers out there. Let's see. All right. And I will pin the comment there as well. And I will try to read. Now I have to read comments from 2 different things. Amazing. I didn't shave today. I'm sorry. I was working on a car all day long, and so just didn't get a chance to do it because I thought I would easily hook up the computer, but you know, best laid plans and all of that. So paypal.me, I wanted to do so bear with me folks, I do apologize. Or Venmo, Matt-Tolentino-1, okay. Let's see here. Pin the message. Alrighty. Now to make Facebook and YouTube comments at the same time. Boy, this is really like maxing out my 6-volt system here, but I think I can do this. This is arrangements while you wait, so to speak. All right. And I hope somebody watches on YouTube too, that way that I don't feel that this is all in vain. Okay. This is crazy land. All right. All right. It's crazy. Facebook keeps like stopping. Oh, well. We're going to focus on Facebook, I guess. Although I could use the Restream chat to see. I'm sorry, folks. This is so out of my wheelhouse, but hey, you wanted me to go on YouTube, so comes at a cost. All right. All righty. So hopefully with the Restream chat there, and with Facebook here. All right. That's just odd. It won't keep the broadcast rolling and do the Restream. Okay, there it is. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Okay. Well, hopefully the Restream chat will, let's see, Chip jar. Goodness. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, I have the Restream chat going so that I can see Facebook YouTube comments, and I will read your Facebook comments as best I can. So, now we have to adjust this because straps aren't the same height for standing and sitting. My oh my. I said today, I'm going to work on the doors on the Cadillac. That won't take me very long. Aye, aye, aye. All right. Well, let's get rolling, folks. Let's get rolling. This is a request. My buddy Tanner always likes to hear this one, so let's get going. To be you, it had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who would make me be true, would make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might try to be cross, try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. It Had to Be You, public domain, written by Isham Jones in 1924. If you notice the broadcast looks a little interesting tonight, it's because Ted is actually trying to work out some bugs using Voodoo. He can go on my computer and nice. Click things and all of that, so that's amazing. So, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about my puny little computer skills that a whiz like Ted is even stumped when it comes to matters like this. Anything in the world, he could have figured it out, but it would be when I need help that all is, I won't say lost, but it's tough. It's tough. It's challenging. Well, greetings to Joanne and John. I can see you now on YouTube. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Ooh. So at least we figured that out. So in the meantime, let's see. I'm not sure if this needs to be here or not. I'm going to hit OK. Anyway, so let's see. Okay. I'm signed off your computer, which means if anyone's experiencing any glitches, we should be fine. And sounds good. Sehr gut. All right. Well, I can move this over here, and I can read your. Yeah, how about that? I have tech support. Amazing. Well, as you see, speaking of Ted Lang, as some of you know, I was on the Molly B polka party. Molly and Ted, up in Ridgeville Corners, up there near Toledo. Holy Toledo! So as always, got to see some of the old fans and meet some new friends. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining us on their show and also coming over to mine. Mucho appreciated. So we've had, how old's the Excelsior? Is 1952. So maybe we should play a 1950s song in honor of this here accordion. How about that? I don't know if we can do one exactly from 52, but 1957's not bad. Let's see here. Our guardian star lost all his glow the day that I lost you. He lost all his glitter the day you said no, and his silver turned to blue. Like him I am doubtful that your love is true. But if you decide to call on me, as for Mr. Blue, in the 50s they were still writing verses. I'm Mr. Blue. When you say you love me, then prove it by heading for the lights of town, proving your love isn't true. Call me Mr. Blue. I'm Mr. Blue. When you say you love me, then prove it by heading for the lights of town, hurting me through and through. Call me Mr. Blue. I stay at home at night, why, by the phone at night, but you won't call and I won't hurt my pride. Call me Mr. I won't tell you, while you paint the town a bright red to turn it upside down. I'm painting it too, but I'm painting it blue. Call me Mr. Blue. All right, there we go. Ah, yes, indeed. And just like that, see some folks that I know now through the wonders of Molly and Ted and their wonderful show. So we'll be playing some polkas because, of course, I know the polkas are a big reason why you're all here. And, of course, my friend Tom Pacina is watching. So far I'm doing a good job of juggling Facebook and YouTube comments. So let's see. Mr. Tom Pacina is in the house, so that means it's Foxtrot time. You're the cream in my coffee, you're the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar, you're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You heard each known way, this way is my own way. You're the sail of my love boat, you're the captain in crew. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. Joe Bosom says hi. Hey, There we go. Lovely foxtrot there by semi-request. My buddy Tom Pacina. We'll play that in June.
Hey.
And if any of you will be in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Galveston, Beaumont, Austin, Oklahoma City, Tulsa area, anywhere closer to Dallas than Cincinnati, and even that's no excuse for us because we're coming to Dallas from Cincinnati. So hey, come to a Dallas Heritage Village on June 26th for a wonderful Saturday evening concert under the stars. Bring your vaccinated self and let's have some fun.
Yes.
Yeah, like the old days when people would dance and
Tom,
sing.
save a dance for me.
Yeah, Tom, you hear that? Save a dance. Save a dance. For Miss Danielle. Well, since we've got our polka friends out there, let's not neglect them. Let's do a good one for you. I played this at the Hofbräu House last night. Played this at the Hofbräu House. Here's a Slovenian number for you here. Thanks, Tom. Says he has a new boater. Oh, we're not going to talk while I'm playing this one. Tuchu.
Looks like Ted reached out and said that it is playing on Facebook and YouTube smoothly. So, hey, all right.
Ooh, passes the Ted Lang test. Yeah.
So here's my question. Are the Kubiaks watching yet?
They are indeed. They appear to be on Facebook.
Oh, good. I want to make sure to thank you guys. I would go on camera, but I look horrible. I've been painting and planting off and on all afternoon.
Didn't stop me.
But thank you for the peonies and treats. The peonies are in the ground and very happy.
Yes, indeed. So, Joanne, I hope you heard that. If you're within earshot of the computer, the peonies have already been planted.
Yeah, the brownies are about to get planted in my stomach. But thank you so much. That was so thoughtful. I really appreciate it.
And Doodad loves the pepperonis.
Oh, yeah.
So, they'll hold him for some time. And yes, and it's good to be on YouTube, actually, because people have asked me for literally months to figure out how to get on YouTube, and I just couldn't crack it until Ted helped me with it the other night. So, I mean, really, when you think about it, it's great to be on their show and everything, but that was really, the most trying part, the most harrowing part of the evening was the stuff that didn't make it to the camera.
Oh,
me and Ted working till 1 a.m, trying to figure it out. But we did it, and here I am. So it's time for a waltz. Yes, she said, I hope the peonies work for you, she says. So she's on Facebook if you can find the comments there.
Oh, very good.
And Matthias says I have subtitles, so
Hey.
it'll be interesting to see if they're actually accurate or not.
You know, it's funny. I actually was watching your Facebook feed for a minute, and there were subtitles, and some of them were sort of garbled because you were talking really fast because you were setting the whole thing up, and it was, you know how YouTube tries to decipher what you're saying and can kind of go crazy?
Yeah, I wonder how it would do on Mariucci.
Yeah. Just try to do some really out there stuff that, involves, accent
dialect
words.
tune.
Yeah, dialect tune. See what happens.
Yeah. Well, the captioning should have no problem with our next tune because it's a nice, slow, lugubrious waltz for you here. This is one I'm doing as what's a show. Speaking of virtual stuff, my pal Joseph Rubin is putting a show of 1890s music up on. It's a virtual show, and I'll be filming that and leading a band and doing a little singing too. So make sure you check out. I'll post that. It's going to be a wonderful show. And here's one of those tunes for you. Yes, I did perform at the West Coast Ragtime Festival, and I probably even played this one for our dancing friends. The ballroom was filled with fashion's throng. It shone with 1,000 lights. And there was a woman who passed along, the fairest of all the sights. A girl to her lover then softly cried, there are riches at her command. But she married for wealth, not for love, he cried, though she lives in a mansion grand. Sing along, she's only a bird in a gilded cage, a beautiful sight to see. You may think she is happy and free from care, she's not, though she seems to be. 'Tis sad when you think of a wasted life, for you cannot mate with age. And her beauty was sold for an old man's gold. You have to do those. She's a bird in a gilded cage. I stood in a churchyard just at eve, when the sunset adorned the west, and gazed at the people who came to grieve for loved ones now laid at rest. A tall marble monument marked the grave of the one who'd been fashion's queen. And I thought, she is happier here at rest than to have people say when seen. Everybody now, she's only a bird in a beautiful sight to see. You may think she is happy and free from care. She's not, though she seems to be. 'Tis sad when you think of a wasted life, for youth cannot mate with age, and a beauty was sold for an old man's gold. She's a bird in a gilded cage. Arf, 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 arf. There we go. Bird in a gilded cage. You'll be hearing that at our combined show with me and Joseph Rubin coming up on Sunday, June 7th, or 6th, I should say. June 6th. So, let's indeed. Yes, the broadcast started a little bit late. My apologies. I'll go about 15 minutes longer than normal just to make up for that. So in the meantime, let's do another polka, because after all, I was on the Molly B Polka Party on Tuesday. Molly B and Ted had me as their guest. So let's do a tune that I played on that show. It's a good old good one. I do love it. It's called Champion Valley. The Champion Valley Polka. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Facebook and YouTube now. Hurrah! William, you put in a request earlier today, and I read it, and I can't recall what it was. I remember you wanted to hear a European waltz. So while you're dialing up the other request you wanted, let's play you something from France. Vive France! Oh. doodad. That's it, William. Thank you. Hey, Charles. Glad you're here. There we go. Indifference, the name of that tune. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having caption things on Facebook for some reason. Usually you can turn those off, but maybe some can do it, some can't. But anyway, so here, by request from William, my fellow horn player, here is The Happy Wanderer. The Happy Wanderer by the Schwingies. Yay! Along the mountain track, and as I go, I love to sing my knapsack on my back. Valerie, Valera, Valerie, Valera, Valerie, Valera, my knapsack on my back. There we go, The Happy Wanderer, by request from William Smith. You know, the Schwingy brothers, they played that back in the 80s, you know. They were a very big band, but they're not gigging so much these days. You know, Lutonia is not the popular country. Anyway, enough of that. I do see a request to anything goes here. Anything goes. That's right, folks. I do see a request to do a schottisch. So I can certainly do that. Now, here's the thing about a lot of these broadcasts. We have polka people, we have jazz people, we have ragtime people, and we got to find a way to make everybody happy in 2 hours. So how do you do that with the schottisch? Well, you play a German schottisch that was quite popular in America as well. Copyright date of 1922, and it was actually so popular that I have a piano roll of it. I do indeed. This is a player piano behind me. It's missing the mechanism. A buddy of mine is restoring that for me as we speak, but I do have a piano roll of it, and so I'll play it in, it was popular in America too, so why not? This is called Petrus. St. Peter going out, getting drunk, and losing the key to heaven. Goes like this. Petrus schleißt den Himmel zu, alle Englein gehen zur Ruhe, nur der schlaue Petrus wacht, weil der alte Bingel heute einen Engel eine kleine Bummel macht, weil der alte Bingel heute einen Engel eine kleine Bummel macht. Wonderful. Yes, indeed. And now, see, I see a request for a rag. So, absolutely, here's one by Charles Johnson called Come Back. From 1911, a tune called Come Back And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, then it's kind of seems a bit redundant, but I will put my Facebook link in here so that you can see it and know where it is. Maybe not so much to watch it, but hey, if we're not already connected on Facebook as friends, pals, amigos, that way you can go on and see updates about stuff that I have going on. And if you want to sign, I do have a mailing list. It's very simple. You can email me if you wish to be on there. I only send things about once a month, if that. Once a month to, just kind of let you know what's going on. No spam, I promise. But anyway, my email is simple. It is matt@matttolentino.com. Okay, simple, pas si simple, as the French would say. And actually, I am going to go on to YouTube here just to make sure. We're going to take a little pause for the cause to make sure that the comment, or I'm pinning the PayPal. It should be nice and clear, but in case it is not, I want to go ahead and pin the comment. So if you wish to drop a few coins in the fountains, you may do so. And it would be mucho appreciated. Some of you even drop in tips for Doodad. In fact, my friends Larry and Joanne, they actually gave some pepperoni treats to Doodad, so I know he sure appreciates that. So a little commercial break here for the Venmo and whatnot. So if you wish to put a few drachmas in the pot, so I will pin that comment. There we go. All right, so now it should be pinned. So enough commercials, maybe some jokes. You know, a frog walks into a bank, and he goes right up to the teller, and he sees that the teller's name is Patricia Whack. And so the frog approaches the teller, and he says, "Hello, my name is Kermit Jagger. My father is Mick Jagger, and we're old friends with the bank manager here, so I shouldn't have any problem. But what I'm here for is I'd like a loan." She says, "Well, how much money would you like?" He said, "Well, I want to go on a vacation. I want to buy a boat. So I think $30,000 would do it." And Patricia says, "My, that's an awful lot of money. Do you have any collateral?" He says, "I sure do." And so he pulls out this little porcelain pig, about fancy that, a frog and a pig, about 1.5 inches tall, beautiful, gleaming, in absolute perfect condition. He sets that on the teller's booth right there, and she looks at it and says, I have to ask the manager what we can do about this. I'll be right back." So she goes into the office and she says, "This guy out here, Kermit Jagger, he says that, he gave me this as collateral. What am I supposed to do? What the heck is this?" And the bank manager says, "Oh, come on. It's a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone." There we go. Yeah, why couldn't Mozart find his teacher? Because he was hiding. Let's do another ragtime tune for you here. Written by the same guy who wrote Bird in a Gilded Cage, Mr. Harry Von Tilzer. This is the Cuban All a Glide. Way down in Cuba where skies are clear, where it's a summertime all of the year, they have the lovin'est dance I know. Come along, honey babe, and I'll show you. Get away closer, hun, squeeze me tight. Rag-a-dag to the left, then to the right. Shake it up, side by side. Cuddle right up to me as we slide. Ain't it entrancing when you're a-dancing that Cuban all a glide? Glide, glide, keep on the gliding, slide, slide. Keep on the sliding, honey, look into your baby's eyes. Throw your arms around me, ain't you glad you found me? Tease, squeeze, loving and wooing, oh, hey. What are you doing right to glory by your baby's side when you do the Cuban all a glide? Crazy, honey, here's that band. Ain't it a daisy, it's certainly grand. Never heard music like that before. Drag it some more and we'll ride to glory. Pucker your rosy lips, lift the lid. Slip me a loving kiss, oh you kid. honey bunch, whisper low. Tell me you love me, babe, let me know. I feel so spoony, I'm going loony, don't ever let me go. Glide, glide, keep on the gliding, slide, slide, keep on the sliding, honey, look into your baby's eyes. Throw your arms around me, ain't you glad you found me? Tease, squeeze, loving and wooing, oh, babe, what are you doing? Ride to glory by your baby's side when you do the Cuban or the glide. There we go, from 1909, that is the Cuban Glide, written by Harry von Tilzer, author and composer of Bird in a Gilded Cage. Yes, sir. Moonglow. Pretty little tune with an absolutely wonderful, interesting verse talking about people being from Mars or feeling like a stranger on another planet. Really interesting verse. One I've got to sit down and learn. But sure, let's see. Hey, arrangements while you wait. Moonglow, Moonglow. Here's another pretty 30s tune. have no lips for a fool, such as I, they say. You just believe in hello and goodbye, and to think that the one I admire isn't even remotely concerned that I'll go on playing with fire until I have learned my heart has been burned, they say. I mustn't dream of your face in the moon, they say. All of my dreams will be nightmares too soon. Let them talk, let them think what they want to. If it makes them feel happy that way, I know I'll always love you no matter what they say. Pretty little tune, 1936, called They Say. Had a request now to do a march. Still keeping variety in rhythm. You got it. Here's El Capitan. There we go, El Capitan. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. You know, I'm going to take a minute here and share this little broadcast on Facebook because we've got a whopping 28 people watching now, and usually it's a little bit higher. So maybe if we share it like that, it'll come back across people's minds. That's right. Yeah, El Capitan, good tune. Named for an opera that Susan was actually going to write, and El Capitan, the title song, is the only thing that survives from it. Interesting little factoid for you there. Susan marches are, they're where it's at. They're where it's at. Well, how about a nice little waltz for you here? This is one 1928, written by the same folks that wrote Chiquita and Ramona. This is a nice little tune called, no, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I'm thinking of a totally different tune. I was thinking of the Indian Cradle song. That's not what I'm going to play. I'm going to play a lovely little tune for you called, what is the title of it? See, okay, I'll let the cat out of the bag. I was working all day on the car and didn't really have a chance to set stuff up. And I had all this microphones and stuff that I was going to do, and then nothing was working. So I was on the phone with my friend Ted Lang, and we're trying to set up, and we just couldn't figure it out. So the broadcast ran long, didn't plan any kind of a set list. So it is what it is, as the young kids would say. Was it a dream? That's what I had to play the opening strain. a beautiful trance since I fell in love with you. I can't believe this would happen at all. It seems too good to be true. Was it a dream? Was it a dream? We were alone, and you were in my arms last night. Was it a dream? Was it a dream? We were alone beneath the pale moonlight. I never dreamt, I never thought such bliss as this would fill me with a love divine. I'm afraid I'll wake and find it was only in my mind. Was it a dream? And are you really mine? Yes, the All Susie All Request Hour. Was it a dream? We were alone, and you were in my arms last night. Was it a dream? Was it a dream? We were alone beneath the pale moonlight. I never dreamt, I never thought such bliss as this would fill me with a love divine. I'm afraid I'll wake and find it was only in my mind. Was it a dream, or are you really mine? Was it a dream? Beautiful tune of 1928. And sure enough, yes, that's interesting. Some folks say, actually Pat says, when I go to Facebook, I get the message that there's a delay due to some technical problems. So, crazy, weird. Let's see, sorry I missed part of the show. I saw, yes, there'd be a, no, we started the show about a half hour. It's a long technical story. So, yeah, thanks to you, Larry. Yeah, we started about 10 or 15 minutes in. It was just tough. It was just tough because I even had somebody sharing the screen with me, which is some crazy voodoo you can do today. Where it was my friend Ted Lang. He was actually on the computer trying to figure out what the heck was going on, and we just couldn't do it. But alas, at least the show goes on, and here we are. Cup of coffee. I have never learned that silly bridge properly, so unfortunately the coffee's cold this week. The coffee is cold this week. Let's see. Let's do. We did a waltz. We've done some foxtrots. Let's see. Let's do a nice little tune for you here. This is a tune from Germany, but kind of like the Scottish from earlier. It was popular on both sides of the pond. It's a nice little tune called "When Day Is Done." Hey, Bridget. When shadows fall, I dream of you. When day is done, I think of all the joys we knew. That yearning, returning to hold you in my arms. Won't go, love, I know love without you. Night has lost its charm. When day is done and grass is wet with twilight's dew, my lonely heart is singing with the sun. Although I miss your tender kiss the whole day through, I miss you most of all when day is done. There we go, when day is done. Yes, Ted is indeed a technical studio wizard. An amazing man, an amazing man. See, what we were trying to do is we were trying to hook up, I'm actually running the, oh, come on now. I'm actually running, come on, the sound. Usually I run the sound through a couple of microphones that appear off camera here. But unfortunately this week, for whatever reason, when I tried to plug in the audio box, OBS, which is the way that I'm able to stream to YouTube as well as Facebook at the same time, they just weren't talking. And try as he might, Ted and I both tried. We just couldn't make it happen. But alas, at least the microphone on the iPhone is to the rescue. So, yeah, I will do that lovely tune. I will do that lovely tune for you, Larry. I better play something snappy, though. I don't want anyone to fall asleep. So here's What'll It Be? What'll it be? What'll it be when you are far away? Ah, I got it for you here. Let's see. Are all in tune. There's two lonesome people in the whole wide world. That's me and the man in the moon. When the little birds are nesting and I listen to them croon, there's two lonesome people in the whole wide world. Me and the man in the moon. Just before I'm counting sheep, through my window he comes to peep, and with each other we're sympathizing, looking at the happy sweethearts while they sit around and spoon. There's two lonesome people in the whole wide world. Me and the man in the moon. Me and the man in the moon. Me and the man in the moon. That's called Me and the Man in the Moon. That's right. Good old tune. Oh, smiles. I love it. morning dew. There are smiles that have a tender meaning that the eyes of love alone can see. But the smiles that fill my heart with gladness are the smiles that you give to me. An assault with a medley weapon. Little smiles there are. Smiles there are. And then we did Let a Smile Be Your Umbrella. And When You're Smiling, Until We Meet Again. In 4. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just like being at Shakey's. Just remember, kids, the bank doesn't make pizza and Shakey doesn't cash checks. Let's see. There's Miss Barbara Brands. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Let's see. Ain't Misbehaving? Absolutely. No one to walk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. None to certain, the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what I care, 'cause your kisses are worth waiting for. Ah, believe me, I know something, I don't care to go. I'm home about it, just me and my Philco. And misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Oh. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what I care, your kisses are worth waiting for. Ah, believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my Philco. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, 'cause I'm saving up my love for you. Ain't misbehaving. And Susie, that's the Gene Austin key, all those high notes there. Hey, tell me you've seen the Gene Austin clip where he's singing, what is the tune? He's singing a Blue Sky Avenue. He's singing that. There's a film clip of him with a trio singing that. Please tell me you've seen that, Susie. Please tell me you've seen that. Yeah, little Bob Wills. Hey, speaking of... Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with the memory beneath the stars all alone. It was there I found beside the Alamo, enchantment strange as the blue up above. A moonlit past by only she would know, still is my broken song of love. Moon in all the splendor knows only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. It's so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Sings once again of my love, my own. Broken dreams, empty words I know, still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit passed by the Alamo, and rose my rose of San Antone. lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speaks once again of my love, my own. All broken dreams and few words I know still live in my heart, all alone. For that moonlit pass by the Alamo and rose my rose of San Antone, and rose my rose of San Antone. Oh, there we go, Rose of San Antone. Yes, indeed. Oh. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Ah, dance with me, I want my arm about you, the charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing, when we're out together dancing, when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. By request, cheek to cheek. That's a good one. William Smith requested that one. So there we go. And it was Irving Berlin's birthday a couple of days ago, so it's only fitting. It's only fitting. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know if I've ever played that one, but hey, that's never stopped me before, right? Oh, first I should address Bridget's question. I do know Here Lies Love. That has a hell of a bridge on it, though, that I would have to bone up on before playing it. So, that's a good one. Da-da-da-da. That's a good one, though. I should learn that one. It's a good old tune. It's called Here Lies Love. It's got a really tricky bridge on it. Here Lies Love, and my attempt to play the bridge. Waltz time. On the night that I struck New York, I went out for a quiet walk. Folks who are onto the city say better by far that I took Broadway, but I was out to enjoy the sights. There was a Bowery ablaze with lights. I had one of the devil's own nights. I'll never go there anymore. The Bowery, they say such things and they do strange things on the Bowery, I'll never go there anymore. I had walked but a block or two when up came and he knew. Then the policeman came walking by, chased him away, and I asked him why. Wasn't he pulling your leg? Said he. Said I. He never laid hands on me. Give up the Bowery said he, I'll never go there anymore. The Bowery, they say such things and they do strange things on the Bowery, I'll never go there anymore. I walked into a barber shop, he talked till I thought that he'd never stop. I cut it short, he misunderstood, clipped off my hair just as close as he could. He shaved with a razor that scratched like a pin, took off my whiskers and most of my chin. That was the worst scrape I'd ever been in. I'll never go there anymore. I struck a place that they called a dive. I was in luck to get out alive. When the policeman heard of my woes, saw my black eye and my battered nose. You've been held up, said the copper fly. No, sir, but I've been knocked down, said I. Then he laughed, though I couldn't see why. I'll never go there anymore. The Bowery, they say such things and they do strange things on the Bowery, I'll never go there anymore. This one's for Derek. Out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. A couple of good old waltzes there at the ball game, and Tanner was at a ball game earlier, so perfect. A request as applied to life. Art imitates life. Let's see here. Mr. Sandman. I don't know if let's see. Give her 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell her that her lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own, so please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman. Yes, so there we go. 1955, Mr. Sandman. Oh, a couple of good ragtime requests. I see Meow by Mel B. Kaufman and the Maple Leaf Rag. Oh, let's see here. That's called Meow, written in 1918 by Mel B. Kaufman, the king of the one-step. And there we are. That was a request, believe it or not. Excellently recorded by Andrew Green and his Petrine Ragtime Society Orchestra. They did a fantastic job with that one. And another request, Maple Leaf Rag. You got it. Written by Scott Joplin, the song that took him off hamburger and put him on steak. There we go, the Maple Leaf Rag by request. There we go. Ha! It's our request to do a castle walk. Castle walk was invented by Vernon and Irene Castle, those wonderful internationally famous dancers from America that went down to Europe and South America, all sorts of places, and brought back ballroom dances from far and wide, brought them back to the States. And this is one that was popular in France as well as America, called Très Moutard, or Too Much Mustard. Good old castle walk, if ever there was one. I haven't played this in a while, so let's see what happens. See you at the end. Thank you, Jay. There we go, a castle walk called Too Much Mustard or Très Moutard. Gracias. Or merci, I should say. The Mustard Museum near Madison, Wisconsin. Oh. There we go, on Wisconsin, in honor of the Mustard Museum in Madison. Oh, Minnie the Moocher. That's tough to do as a solo. I'm not sure, I've never really worked up a really good chart on that one. And Begin the Begin is tough. It's tough. It's such a long tune. It's tough. It's been a long time since I've played it, but there we go. Oh, Clap Hands, Here Comes Charlie. That's a perfect accordion tune because it's 2-beat. You know, it's that old 20 stuff. You know, it's no more an accordion song than, say, Nagasaki or, you know, Mariuch or, you know, any of these type of I don't know why Venmo does that. I'm so sorry. That's so weird. Here. There it is. So weird how it will do that. Strange. And let's see. 8043. So odd how it will do that. There we go. Sorry, Vic. Hopefully that helps. It's so weird. Like 1 in every 30 people it will ask for that. Who knows? Very bizarre. Well, let's see. Well, this one has some of the same notes as it in it. It has Clap Hands, Here Comes Charlie. Good one about the songwriter's preoccupation with the moon. This is called The Cop on the Beat, The Man in the Moon, and Me. What do they have in common? Well, let's find out. Actually, this is it. Silly me. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. There it is. Here's some trivia for you. That's my old school number. Of all the people in this lonely old world, who are the loneliest three? The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. I see the happy-looking couples go by, they're so in love they can't see. Oh, the cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Ha! I go to my room and I open the door, but there's only gloom. So I go to the corner to hang around some more. I see the happy-looking couples go by, they're so in love they can't see. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. I go to my room and I open the door, but there's only gloom. So I go to the corner to hang around some more. I see the happy-looking couples go by, they're so in love they can't see. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. We three, we're all alone, living in a memory. My echo shadow and me. We three, we ain't no crowd. We ain't even company. My echo, my shadow and me. I walk with my shadow, I talk with my shadow. I talk to my echo, walk. I do a lot of walking now. But where is that girl for me? We three will wait for you, even for eternity. My echo, my shadow and me. We three will wait for you, even for eternity. My echo, my shadow and me. Yeah, we three. Yes, indeed. Well, it is 10 o'clock, which means I'll do a couple more. We'll normally stop at 10, but since I had a late start on the broadcast, I'll do a couple of more for you. Can't go too much later because this is a residential neighborhood, and neighbors are already patient enough to have the accordion for 2 hours every week, so we shan't push that. But again, if you've enjoyed the music, there is the PayPal, there is the Venmo, and the last 4 digits of my phone number are 9658. That's right. So I don't know why I'd ask that every now and then, but that's how it goes. Heart of my heart. I love that melody. I don't know it well enough to play it though, unfortunately. That's too slow. Come on. we are. All right. I'm going to do one more tune to close the show. Thanks so much, everyone, and I'm glad that I could get the YouTube going. That way some of the folks that... It's just easier for some people, so I'm glad I could make that happen. And for folks like Suzanne, I'm glad that I have a new regular out there. I do this every week, pending an actual gig. You never know. You can find me online at matttolentino.com. And there I have a complete schedule up, and I will be revising it because I need to get June and July up there. There's some fun things going on. If you're in the Cincinnati area, come out on June 16th and 29th to different places. I'll have my 11-piece New Liberty Dance Orchestra playing some gigs. That'll be a hoot and a half. And then I'll be down in Dallas at the end of the month for some wonderful shows with the Singapore Slingers. So do check those out, matttolentino.com. They're fun things, they're fun tunes, and it's just great to play them every week for you guys from far and wide. It's great to play the international hits as well. So I saw a request for Champagne Polka, so let's wrap it up with a polka. Thanks again for watching, and if you dropped a few coins in the fountains, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and Doodad appreciates it as well. So we're going to close with a polka here, a snappy tune by request, Champagne Polka, written by none other than Lawrence Welk. Try that again. There it is. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Much appreciated. Thanks again for hanging out with sort of an ad hoc show. I apologize for the a lot of those delays and stuff. Who knows? It was just all craziness with technology. But thanks again for tuning in, and I'll be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you then. Good night and good luck.